Now, what sounds perfect on a hot summer day? How about a dip in the pool, or even just laying poolside with a nice cold drink?
Oh yeah, but the pool designer I talked to is taking that scenario to a whole new level. Take a look. If your idea of a pool is a chlorine-filled rectangle, well, get ready to have your mind blown. Because Animal Planet's The Pool Master is returning with more jaw-dropping natural wonders and pool paradises. Anthony Archer-Wills is here to tell us what kind of amazing aquatic creations this season has to offer. Anthony, thank you so much for joining us.
Well, thank you for inviting me. I love Tucson. I actually spoke there some years ago. I swam in a pool and I was totally amazed. The humidity is so low. When you come out, even though it's in the 80s, one's freeze-dried.
It is. And
it's incredible.
That's why we are a perfect place for some of these wonderful pool creations. So I can't wait to see what this season has to offer. And I know sneak peek-wise, you have everything from like a Japanese-inspired pool all the way to a British-inspired pool.
Right, we've got all sorts, I think, something for pretty much everyone. And we've got humor, we've got drama, we have everything from spiders and scorpions to fireboats.
Wow, that's quite a bit of a landscape there. And you know, in the past season, we even saw some people even come to tears when it came to the big reveal. Why do you think people get so emotional?
Well, you know, if one actually creates the dreams that people had always hoped for and inspired to, and they actually see the dream come true, it can be a very emotional thing. And when that happens, providing they're tears of joy, you know you've got it right.
Oh, and you were talking about a little bit of comedy. Does that mean that Ed and Dave will be joining you again this season?
Oh, indeed. And when I rescue some little plant and hold up the entire workforce and rescue something out of the jaws of Ed's machine, it causes eruptions, I can tell you.
Oh, yeah, that might have some problems in there. But I'm sure wherever you go, Anthony, people probably ask you a ton of questions about their own pools or pools that you've done. What do you think is the most common question you get?
I think the most common question, how can one make it really look natural and work in with nature? And I actually look at the local geology. I try to select rocks from the area that really look as though they'd been always been there, placed by nature rather than the hand of man. And I use native plants because they do better. You know, they'll thrive in the area and they require less maintenance.
And so if someone asks if maybe there's some DIY kind of easy spruce up things we can do with our own pools, is that what you give them advice on? Just try to go natural.
I can do, but you know, water can be difficult, and it usually finds its way out of things unless you're very careful. You do need a lot of experience and skill working with water. It can be a very hard, very hard thing to master. So I always say, you know, be careful if you're doing it yourself. It really can catch one out. It still catches me out. I've been doing it for 50 years.
Well,
I thought I'd pretty much seen everything, but I haven't, believe me.
Well,
There's always something water's got up its sleeve.
Well, and that's why we get to have a whole new season of great creations. What about your own pool at home, Anthony? Is it something that's just amazing and natural?
Everyone says, oh, I want to see your own pools, Anthony. I haven't got one. Oh. It's the shoemaker being the worst shod. It's crazy. I would love one, but I never have time to build one for myself.
Oh, well, I think that somewhere along the way we should definitely do a whole episode where we get you the dream pool of your own, the pool master himself.
Oh, I would love that so much, I can't tell you.
I love it. Anthony, thank you so much. I cannot wait to see what you come up with this season and what your team comes up with. So thank you so much for joining us.
Well, thank you so much indeed. 9 p.m. on Friday.
Absolutely. Just like Anthony said, if you want to see more, the new season of The Pool Master premieres on Animal Planet this Friday, April 3rd. Stay where you are. The Morning Blend will be right back.